At the rate we're going right now, Chad, it seems like TikTok has ended more marriages than cheating ever has. Let's get straight off into this.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what did you say?
How was the lie?
No, what did you say before that?
What?
What did you say before that?
I'm gonna take my walk.
Before that.
You wanna do it?
Right.
She looks like the Grinch. I'm sorry, already just with a few questions, the lip biting, this woman is insufferable.
What?
What did you expect me to say? I said no, but what did you expect me to say?
I never know. What difference does it make?
Well, it makes a lot of difference.
You're making a video.
Anyway, exciting times over here, just off the live, and anyway, that's what I get. You want to do it?
Get off of TikTok Live. Get off of social media. Happy couples don't post online. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I think happy couples don't post on social media.
Marriage 101. There you have it.
Now, don't take advice from somebody who's got a broken marriage.
What a perfect example of what not to do in a marriage. This is a perfect example of a relationship that has no love. There's nothing like publicly shaming your partner, especially for something as outrageous as expressing his genuine desires to you. There are studies coming out estimating that up to 50% of married couples have less than once a month. Somewhere around 10 to 20% of them are having sex less than a few times a year. And to be honest, whenever I talk about these things with my wife, we can
you wonder why men are out there cheating, bro.
Not possibly wrap our minds around that. Because I don't know about you guys, but that's not what we signed up for. But this is what happens when you are a man without boundaries. This is what happens when you allow people to talk to you and treat you however they want to.
Fair, like, why the do I have to go through this? And he's just fine. Like, that's not fucking.
Life is unfair. Ex-wife pissed that her ex-husband moved on quickly, and also she didn't get to share his property after initiating a divorce.
Stupid.
Fair.
Aw, life don't
He
feel.
needs to go about his life, have his home, have his cars, have his financial stability, and I'm over here struggling.
Why did you and your ex break up?
I got my dream job and I said bye.
So you got your dream job.
What a lot of these women do, they will sacrifice their families and their relationships for their happiness. These women really think that this job is going to be more fulfilling than a good man or relationship. And the thing is, this woman looks like a bug. You keep it a buck, those teeth, everything just looks like she would be the type to a ladybug would be her cousin.
I mean, you said bye.
Yeah. Huh? No, that's rude. No one deserves that.
See, that's the difference between a man and a woman. When a man starts to get great opportunities for himself, he sees how it benefits himself and his woman.
Yeah, so that's the whole difference between a man and a woman when it comes to making money. So when a man starts making money, he goes, awesome. Now I can support my family. Now I can have a child. I can have my wife not work. I can have my dog sit in the back. That's what a man thinks. Look at that. He's got his bone all propped up. Y'all see that? That's what a man thinks. When a woman comes up on some bags, gets some cash, gets some coinage, she goes, great. Now I can be free of a man. I'm independent, but independent of what, you may ask? Independent of a man, which means you're not dependent on a man, right? That's the whole problem, is that a lot of these women would rather go fall in love with the job, fall in love with the money. It just shows it. What's the saddest thing about it all is women don't realize it shows how shallow they actually are. It's really brutal. Because I love Cass, and Cass doesn't crave any outside validation. She doesn't post on social media. Heck, a lot of you guys have begged, do an episode with her. She doesn't want to do an episode. She just wants to kick back in the back and raise baby Nichs, and that's what she wants to do, and I love her for that. But it seems like when men come up on a bag, they go, great, now I can have a family. But when women come up on a bag, they're like, great, I'll be alone. You gotta love it.
Women do the work, but men take the credit. For example, Dr. Rosalind Franklin, she took the first image of DNA. Two dudes stole it, got famous, and received the Nobel Prize. She got cancer and died. Anyway, happy Women's History Month. Please like and subscribe before a man does it first.
My attacks have no effect on you.
Let's see what we got here.
Who decided that? Your darkness
My God.
swallowed up my son?
And is when guys ask me out on a coffee date or ask me to go do a workout.
What I don't get is why women go to the gym wearing nothing and then are surprised that men approach them. Women are marketers and men are salesmen. If you don't want to get approached, don't dress like a runner.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Basically, you got a long sleeve shirt on that's cut up so much that your whole chesticle's almost out. The only thing really covered is your nipples.
It's like, no, I can take myself to coffee. I can also take myself to work out.
I'll take single at 35 for 800, Alice. Thank you.
I feel like we should just break up.
You want to break up?
Yeah.
So you have your mind set on this. And you sure this is what you want to do?
Yeah. What's that?
Leave.
What?
Go ahead.
Excuse me?
If you want to break
exactly
up,
what you should
go
do.
ahead and leave.
Why are you telling me to leave right now?
You want to break up. You're saying I'm cheating on you. Go ahead.
You're not even gonna try to stay with me or anything like that? You're giving up so easy, telling me to just leave?
I'm telling you the truth. To every question you're asking me, and you said it yourself, I'm not believing you or I don't believe you. What else am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to get on my knees and beg for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you mean no? I don't mean that much to you. I'm not your everything. That just also makes me feel like you're cheating. You're not even fighting for me.
You should know that you mean the world to me, but telling me I'm cheating, have I came home showing any signs that I'm cheating on you? Do I have any hickeys? Do I smell like perfume? Do you see any messages on my phone? Or I don't understand where you're pulling this from.
Well, I don't look through your phone, but you came home late today and then you haven't even responded to me. Sometimes you can go hours without telling me anything, and it's I feel like you're cheating.
I feel kind of disrespected in a way because I would never.
I feel disrespected because you're cheating on me.
So go.
So you admit you're cheating on me? You're telling me to go?
I'm not cheating on you. I would never.
What if we joined?
Good Lord. That's the mental gymnastics that a lot of men got to put up with. Truly, it's sad, but I will say, when a girl's like, you're not going to fight for me? You're not going to, really go to the edges of the earth for me? No. You're going to accuse me of something. I might as well go ahead and go out there and do it. And most of the time when a woman's out there accusing you of cheating, it's always real sus. Why are you accusing me of cheating? You got that on your mind a lot, huh? You projecting a little bit? Seems like it. Anytime somebody's accusing you of doing something so much, it always seems a little fishy to me because it seems like they may be doing it and that's why they're insecure about it and talking about it. What do you think about female-only neighbors? Let's see.
Some money together. We go far from the city and buy land. A big portion of land. We did make it pretty, have a name. We start getting more applications, just female ones. Then we can have one guy, or maybe have actually a book of different males that they can come to our little community to do some physical work, right? Because you and I would not do it. I mean,
Oh, no, Shorty, this whole community of yours is all for women, by women, remember? You know what I'm saying? You don't want a single male to come inside of the vicinity of this fake community you talk about.
Yeah, it's like FUBU, but FUWU, you know what I mean? FUWU. For you, by women. For us, by us, For us, women, us, you know what I mean? It sounded way better in my head, chat, but it didn't actually sound good in practice. Application. Men used to go to war, now they walk in.
Their privilege is showing, and I don't even think they realize it, because it actually seems that they have run out of legitimate things to complain about. Instead of worrying about a man walking behind them, now men can't even walk in front of a woman. It really seems that men can't do anything right, and some women don't realize how lucky they actually are. They have to find things to nitpick about to complain about men.
Money to be for these kids so they can get some DoorDash.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, babe.
What's up? I'll get the door for you real quick.
I know we ready to go on a date or whatever, but I need to leave some money for the kids so they can get some food from the DoorDash. You mind giving me a couple dollars?
A couple dollars. This is our first date. Where they daddy at? With the money.
All that don't matter. I'm asking you. I'm going on a date with you.
I know, but that's not technically you supposed to have that set up before you call yourself going out on a date. The children should already be straight. That shouldn't be a responsibility on me.
So my kids.
For your kids' food?
Yeah, my kids not important to you. It's a package deal.
We just met. In order for a package deal, we just met. How this all happened real fast.
So you're not gonna give me no money to leave for my kids?
No, that's not. You should already have that straight before you called yourself going out on a date. No, I'm not. That's not. You know what? Maybe this wasn't a good idea.
Really?
You don't have your children straight, so you shouldn't be going out on a date.
So you just gonna cancel the date? You're not gonna help me with the kids or feed the kids or nothing?
Those ain't feed the kids. They not my kids.
All right.
They're not even.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
you have
Take care.
Can someone explain?
Yikes, bro. The begging is crazy to me. The begging. These are my kids. You gotta feed them. I ain't feeding those little snot-nosed brats.
All right. Cool. Take care.
Can someone explain to me how a man can go to work all day so his wife can stay home all day, and after a long, hard day at work, he comes home to no punani, no home-cooked meal, and the house is a mess? Like, isn't the point of you staying home all day to make the person who works all day's life a little bit easier, not more stressful?
The man is in a relationship for love. If he in a real, what is he in a relationship for?
You tell us that. That's a good question. What do you think men is in
Love.
Y'all said no.
What else?
No.
What am I getting besides somebody saying they love?
She won't even accept it because she knows deep down she would never just be in a relationship for love. Men are only loved conditionally, loved on the condition that they provide something to the relationship. Men are not loved unconditionally. The only things loved unconditionally are women and dogs.
Love me.
So you think men?
What am I here for if all I'm getting is what you're saying you're giving me?
Which is the love.
What am I getting? So what am I here for? You name it.
It got to be love because there's nothing else that's coming.
Thank you.
Exactly.
I don't believe that
Because
though.
most of the time women don't provide anything monetarily, or they don't want to provide anything monetarily to the relationship. So if they're not bringing any money, they're not bringing any services, they're not going to work on the house or do anything like that. Really the only thing that women do bring is love and affection. And the fact that she thinks that that's flabbergastious, if that's even a word, God, I might be smart for that one.
Stupid.
The fact that she thinks that's, way out of context and lugubrious in nature speaks to the fact that she's probably damaged, hurt, and she doesn't really know what a true, good, loving relationship is.
That's the part about it.
I don't believe
That's the part about what the else am I getting?
That's a fact, but I don't believe that. But that is a fact.
That's the part about being delusional as a woman.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. Because you're not really getting nothing else. And if a man is really there, it's got to be because he loves you.
Thank you.
Because he don't got to be there.
That's why I say men love unconditionally, women love conditionally.
That's a fact.
That's the truth. Like, at the end of the day, I ain't getting else.
Damn. Do you feel like that's what it is for men in general?
But if a man dealing with a woman that he feel like, baby, you ain't got to do nothing, I deal with you because I love you, nothing else. What else? Why am I doing it? Why? You're just not lucky. Right. I love you.
Right. So it's come down to love them.
What else?
For 40 years, women have.
What else are men getting in a relationship? That's it. That's what men are going for right there. It's just so crazy to me that these women can't realize that. But it just, once again, it speaks to the level of delusion, number one, but also number two, the fact that she's probably never been loved in a relationship. It's sad. I hate to see it because there's probably more women like that than there are women that are traumaless. That's the biggest problem, is I think there's so many women that have been hurt. There's so many women that have been done dirty because so many women go for men they shouldn't go for. And then when they go for those guys, they wonder why they get hurt. It's like, well, people told you not to go for this guy and you still went with him and you still went for him when you should have just not gone for him at all. People try to advise women to do this, but they act childish in nature and they still go for it. And then they're like, oh my God, I got bit by the snake when I had my hand in its face. It's like, yeah, dude, you're dumb.
Have told men to leave them alone. Don't approach me, you creep, they would all say. And it turns out if you keep telling men to stay away from you, they will. Modern women are going on TikTok to whine about men not approaching them. Back in the day, it was simple. A guy saw a pretty woman, walked up to her and said hi. Of course, women called that predatory and patriarchy, and now everything's messed up. Men not approaching women anymore.
They manufacture their own problems. Then
so true, dude. I'm trying to find this certain clip I found the other day. It's the one in the thumbnail, but dude, I just can't freaking find it, dude. I know I reacted to it. Oh, here it is. I reacted to this probably like a freaking 6 months ago. I'll pull it up after we get through the rest of this video. Actually, one sec. You know what? Wait a minute. I'm sorry about that. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan and 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 Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer, that sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, it's two names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. Uh-oh, somebody's hungry back there. And Chad, I'm working on getting a new Morgan & Morgan ad, but you know, you gotta send it in, revisions, business, yada yada. So it's just taking forever and a day. Loki, free? Sit. Shake. Good boy. Wait. Free. Go to your place. Yeah, I'm just waiting. So they told me I can use the old one in the meantime, so I know you guys probably love seeing that old ad 1,000 times over and over and over. All right, let's bring. This is the clip in the thumbnail. For some of you guys that haven't watched for a while, this may be new to you. Oh, and did y'all see the little volcano thing back there? The little LED volcano? It's supposed to shoot smoke rings. I don't know if you can see it. It looks like it's shooting them a little bit. There's a couple different settings on it, but I was like, isn't that neat? I was like, instead of having a candle all the time when it gets hot in here and makes the freaking fire alarm go off, I was like, you know, let me get a little humidifier thingy. All right, here we go. My husband said if I post this, it'd go viral because he's in the right and I'm in the wrong.
I have to bitch about the kitchen being a mess.
Because you're a stay-at-home mom by choice. That's why I work 50 hours a week. I ask for one simple thing. Keep the kitchen clean, keep the house organized. That's it. And take care of our kids.
Okay, do I need to bow down to you?
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is just simply pick up throughout the day. I work 50 hours a week,
so
60 hours a week.
So you're saying I'm messy?
Correct. Saying you're a slob.
Really? A slob?
A mess.
Whatever do you think I look ugly?
I didn't say you dress like a slob.
Nobody said you was ugly, but you're a slob.
I said you don't pick up after yourself. Very simple.
Okay. Well, let's...
Bro, run that back. Are her pants even zipped up? Is her fly open?
I work 50 hours.
Petunia, why does it smell like tuna and grits in here?
Hours a week,
so
60
you're
hours
saying
a week.
I'm messy?
Petunia and grits?
Correct. Saying you're a slob.
Really? A slob?
A mess.
Whatever do you think I look ugly?
I didn't say you dress like a
chat. It looks like it is.
Slob, I said.
Or maybe those jeans are just on life support.
You don't pick up after yourself. Very simple.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's look in the fridge. Oh, that's right. No milk. I thought the one thing that I asked for you to do was to get milk.
You mean milk right here?
Oh.
Milk.
Well, I didn't see it.
Well,
dig it out of your eyes.
But there's other things.
Name it.
Your clothes are in heaps all over the house, and all I ask...
Can I go get my clothes hamper and show you my clothes hamper? Because I'll gladly show you.
I pick up your underwear, your socks. Everywhere. It's everywhere.
Should I show them your bathroom?
Okay. Should I show them all the hair that's in the drain from your beard?
All the hair that's in the drain from your beard. I love it. I absolutely love it, dude. If a man is working, chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. If a man is working 50 hours a week, that house better be spotless, brother.
Gotcha, bitch.
I better be able to put ketchup on that floor and dip a freaking fry in it, buddy. I better be able to eat off that. Bro, I work from home, and I work maybe 2 to 3 hours a day during the week. I'm very blessed, and it's mainly from you guys. I just want to say thank you. I feel like a lot of creators don't say thanks to their community a lot, and I feel like I need to say it every day I'm on here. So thank you guys. I appreciate you. The people that are subscribed and not subscribed. I think we got like 60% of people not subscribed, which hurts my heart. But it's all right. It's whatever. But this is what I call in a relationship, I call it nickel and diming. You guys ever heard of this? Heard of this phenomenon here? Nickel and diming is basically when it's tit for tat. Well, I did this and you need to do that. And well, I did that and you need to do this. Well, what about that? And what about that? That's nickel and diming. It's pettiness. Happens all the time in relationships, though. Ain't that right, Lokes? This happens all the time. This happens all the time. Cass and I used to do it at the very beginning of our relationship. We nickeled and dimed each other so much, all the time.
Have to bitch about the kitchen.
Because you get to the point where you feel like someone is lacking in the relationship. You're like, well, I'm doing this, they should be doing that. Well, I'm doing this, they should be doing that. It comes back to resentment. And so many people have resentment for their partners. But the one thing that I've always noticed is a man will happily go out there and work 40, 60 hours a week, come home, give all of his money to his wife and his kids, take care of his family, and not resent his wife for not working. If anything, for me, it's a flex that Cass does not have to work. It's a flex that she can stay home with baby Nichs and take care of the baby and raise our child. Because the one thing I had a really big problem with, chat, and I don't know if you guys ever had this for the people that maybe had kids, women typically get maybe 6 to 8 weeks for maternity leave. Men will get 4 weeks for paternity leave. But the big thing that bothered me, dude, is that when we have to go back to work, now somebody else is raising my child. A stranger, essentially, is raising my child. No matter how much vetting you're doing, no matter how many people you interview, if you hire a nanny, a babysitter, you're sending them to someone else to raise your child. That always gave me the ick, as the women would say. It always bothered me. So for me, I'm blessed that Cass can stay at home. She can sleep in bed, stay in there with baby Nichs. They can hang out. She can change the diapers. She can feed her. She can hug her, take care of her. We can teach her all the things we want her to know, instead of somebody else teaching her or someone else neglecting her when she's at daycare. I always had an issue with that. So I want to shout out to all my blue-collar guys out there, my blue-collar boys. And I saw this video and I was like, I want to go through this just to see how much these guys make.
Electrical contractor. I have a high school diploma. We do about almost $1 million a year. Me, myself, I bring home about $250,000 a year.
A plumber.
So you have your own business?
Yes, I do. Revenue first year.
Okay, I'm going to guess revenue first year. I'm going to say this dude's at least making 1.5.
I think it was about $689,000.
Okay, that's crazy, especially with revenue.
First year.
How much?
So after taxes, if that's the revenue, he's probably taking home at least 3 or 4.
No.
Average probably about 1.2. Profit margins, man, it's very good. I can tell you that.
I'm a journeyman lineman. I do
These guys make a lot of coin.
The power lines.
How much you make?
I'm about 250. If you want to work more, like I'm in management, the guys that are actually working right now every day, they're making close to 500. We had one guy last year make $499.
I'm an HVAC technician. So I'm in the union and I'm going through the apprenticeship right now. So I'm a second year, and I learned there and I learned from my journeyman on the job site. So right now as a second year, I'm making $36 an hour, but in 3 years when I journey out, I'll be making over $60 an hour.
Shop. Yeah, we do brakes and alignments. Gross in my business probably like 1.4.
It's like the profit.
Like about 350,000.
Car shop. How much you make a year? Over 200 grand.
Journeyman lineman, yeah. Base pay for journeyman lineman is like 140.
Do mostly sewer engineering in the street. We do a couple $1 million a year. You want to start working, get into a trade, either electrical, HVAC, plumbing. AI will never take over that.
See, I agree. That's exactly what I was going to say next. There's some of you guys that watch, that reach out to me, Levi, I want to get the nice marketing, cush office job. And I feel like for young men that don't have an education and don't have a lot of connections in any industry, bro, the best thing you can go do is be an electrician, plumber, HVAC tech, a journeyman lineman, or whatever they call it, a journey lineman. God, you see how much I pay attention. Stupid. Just because when I'm watching this stuff, I'm thinking about what I'm going to say. Sometimes I'm not always just taking in all the information. I'm really like, ooh, what's my input on this? Those are the trades I would get into, especially if I was like 22, didn't want to go to college, didn't really have a direction, was living with my parents, or, I didn't have something going on in my life. Or if I was in my mid-30s and I feel like I'm at a dead-end job or something like that, bro, you can go be a journeyman for a couple years, and before you know it, you're an electrician. I met a dude who's an electrician here who's 22 years old who makes like 300 grand a month. Now, that's revenue. That's not profit, because he's got to pay for all of his trucks. He's got to pay for marketing, so he pays himself a salary. But he's making anywhere between 70 to 80K a year. But you got to think, 300 grand a month, but he's paying all these other electricians. He's got to pay for all these other trucks. He's got to pay for his website. He's got great marketing. He's got a lot of other things to pay for. But the kid, by the time he's my age, when he's 35, dude, he's going to be crushing it. Because he'll get his profit margins down. He'll start to understand that stuff. But the trades will never go away. That's another one. Should have been a nice. Should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. The trades will never go away. I'm telling you, man, those are the things I would do if I was young. If I had to do it all over again. I always enjoyed sales, though. That was my thing. The hardest thing about being a young man in this job market is figuring out what you're good at, because I feel like we all have a little bit of imposter syndrome. Chat, put them on the chat if you agree. We all have this imposter syndrome. Like, people will tell you, you're good at this, you're that, and you're like, am I don't know, maybe I'm not. And you really second guess yourself and doubt yourself. What I've always told people is treat anything that you're trying to do. I had a call with a young man, I believe his name was Sean, the other day on Connect With Me. He called me. By the way, if you want to call this number, call me anytime between 12 and 4 p.m. Central Standard Time during the week. Don't call me on the weekends, because I have a family and I be doing family things, bruv. But I was telling him, you got to treat any new endeavor that you're going through or trying to accomplish when it comes to anything entrepreneurial. You have to treat it like you're a scientist. Try something. What does a scientist do if the first experiment doesn't work? They tweak some things and they try again. What about the second experiment? It doesn't work. They tweak some things. They try again. What about the third one? Tweak some things. Try again, etc., on and on. As men, it's up to us, especially if we want a family. We want to be more traditional, especially like me, my life path, and that's what I kind of preach to you guys. We have to go out there and try a lot of different things to figure out what we're good at. Just to give you some backstory, I was a failed rapper. Yes, sir, failed rapper, right here. Thought I was gonna be him. But I gave myself a time. I said, all right, if I can't do this by the time I'm 30 years old, I'm switching gears. 30 hit. I had my last show at Mohawk in Austin, Texas. It was an amazing show. It was awesome. Absolutely loved it. It was a great show. Had my last show in Austin, Texas. And I said, man, I got to do something. This is right around the time COVID hit. I got to do something. I got nothing going for myself. Not nothing. So I said, you know what? I'm going to start trying this TikTok stuff. And in the beginning, my TikToks were not doing nothing, bruh. No views, nobody was watching. I didn't know what content I was gonna do. I was trying to do talking head stuff. And then I landed kind of on this relationship TikTok stuff. I took those TikToks, repurposed them, put them on Instagram, and then boom, my Instagram blew up. I have like 140,000 on. It blew up, I guess. That's relative to some people, right? But I gained over 100,000 followers on Instagram in like a year. And then I met a buddy named D-Flow, who has a podcast, Let It Flow. Shout out to my guy, man. It's the second time I've mentioned him. He ain't said nothing to me, which means you don't watch, but it's okay. It's okay. Anyways, he's like, bro, you need to get into long form YouTube. That's where the money is. That's where it's at. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, bro, you're personable. You got a good personality. You should try it. And so I started my reaction channel here on YouTube, and I was only reacting to the Whatever podcast. Like the first few months, I took all those videos down because they're just so old. It was all the Whatever podcast and just nitpicking that apart and breaking that down. And then after a year, I hit like 100,000 subscribers, and now we're at like 300 and something thousand. So like the journey's been insane. But the whole thing that I like to preach to guys is like, Levi, how do I get started? I say, just start. You'll figure it out as you go. I didn't have my YouTube channel figured out. My webcam at the time was my phone. I was literally using a phone. And then all the hotkeys, gotcha, bitch. Brother, all that was on a keyboard, and I had all my scene changes, like this stuff right here, all the scene changes was on the keyboard. And then I finally upgraded, got a Stream Deck. I got the 32 button Stream Deck now. Might even get to 64, depends on if I'm trying to feel Nintendo, you know what I mean? But I feel like if I had a Stream Deck that big though, my eyes would be cocked like a pistol. Like I wouldn't be able to see it. I'd be cross-eyed 3 days to Sunday. Damn it, I've gone cross-eyed. But yeah, dude, like you just gotta try stuff. And don't be afraid to try things. Don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. I think I talk about this maybe every month, but so many men feel like they're set in their ways and they can't go out there and try something new. Bro, you're gonna die eventually. And the only thing in this life that, if you ask an old person on their deathbed, what do you regret? It's the things they didn't do. It's not the things they did. Because you learn lessons from the things that you do, even if it's a hardship. Like me getting arrested, going to jail. That stuff sucked. But I learned very valuable lessons from it. Getting kicked out of high school for smoking weed. Very valuable lesson. I needed that check. The universe, and maybe it was God, who was just checking my ego, saying, bro, you need to chill out. You're not Himothy. You're not Himothy Chalamet. You're not him Duncan. You need to calm down a little bit. Those were good things for me. A lot of people will take those hardships and think they're, the universe is against them. The universe isn't against you. They're just trying to teach you something. Take the lesson. Get broken down. The good thing about being at the very bottom of your life is the only way to look is straight up. And that's when I started on this, journey of discovery of self-help books. I got addicted to self-help, addicted to it. Reading books, learning quotes, memorizing things, and just changing my life completely. So I'll give you the 3 tips right now. I haven't said this in a while. I'll give you the 3 tips. You want to change your life right now? 3 tips. Take you a week to start building the habit. 21 days to actually solidify a habit. Number 1, go listen to As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. It's a free ebook on Spotify. I don't even know if it's an ebook. It's a free book on Spotify. It's like an hour long. Listen to that every day for a month. Your life will change. It talks about thoughts lead to actions, lead to outcomes. You have positive thoughts, then you have positive actions, then you have positive outcomes. You have bad thoughts, bad actions, bad outcomes. Boom. Those 3 things right there. It talks about that. It talks about how to reprogram yourself. Number 2, eat a whole food diet. Simple as that, dude. Meat, some protein, some veggies, some fruit, water. It's all you need. Quit the alcohol, quit the smoking, quit all the bad crap, quit the sodas. Meat, water, fruit, veggies. That's all you need. You don't need all this other stuff. It's a whole food diet, a whole food, right? And then the other one's go to the gym. If you can't go to the gym, get some steps. Do some push-ups at home, do some sit-ups at home, do some bodyweight squats. If you can do the 300 challenge, 300 sit-ups, 300 push-ups, 300 bodyweight squats, you do that every day, bro, your life will change. You start doing that, you start drinking a lot of water, you start feeling good, you look better, people start treating you different. That's what I'm saying, like, you are the scientist of your life, so treat it as such, bro. You can go out there, experiment, try some things. I did. Thought I was going to be a rapper until I was 30. That didn't work. Thought I was going to be a TikToker. That even didn't work. Thought I was going to be an Instagram person. That even didn't work. And then before I was a rapper, I thought I was going to be an Instagram model. Boy, you think I'm good looking enough to... Bro, come on now. Y'all know I'm mid as hell. I'm not him. Nobody's walking up to me offering me modeling contracts. Do you understand me? Come on, bro. You just got to get real with yourself. But what, Loki? What? Are you judging me?
Damn. Stupid.
He's so totally judging me. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.